Hi guys, welcome back to
Woo Vegas!
Cheers, cocktail hour. Today we're doing Vegas Talk. We are at our backyard right now, and this is our second episode of Vegas Talk, answering all of your Las Vegas questions. Today's subject is going to be on cost of living in Las Vegas.
Okay guys, so I moved to Vegas 18 years ago in 2000, and I moved to Vegas about 9 years ago.
2009.
Obviously, like anywhere else, it changes, right? We were going to talk about what it costs to live in Las Vegas currently right now in 2018.
We didn't rehearse that.
Let's start with home prices. Not a realtor, she's not a realtor, but we know what's going on. Obviously, it depends on where you move to Las Vegas, and we're going to do Vegas Talk on the best place to live in Las Vegas. Because like any city that you're from, there are pockets that you want to live, pockets that you want to stay away from. We live in the Southwest. Southwest is kind of like the hot spot right now. We think it's the best part of Vegas to live in as a whole.
We bought in 2012. We were one of the short sale foreclosure capitals of the country. We have doubled in home value since then in just 6 years. We are more than doubled. Very fortunate. Some people were not as fortunate. Some people didn't buy at that time. So
some people aren't as smart as I am.
Talking 2018 prices for a home our size and our capacity, we have a 2,000 square foot home.
If you want to buy a single family home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, average, I want to say about $300,000.
A single family, 2 to 4 bedroom, 2,000 square foot home in a nice area, move-in ready, you're going to be paying $300,000 plus at this point in 2018.
Right. If you're moving to Las Vegas, guys, and you want a 1-story, just know you're going to pay more for the 1-story than you are for the 2-story, because in Las Vegas there's much more 2-story homes than 1-story homes. That's a very important thing to know. Everybody wants a 1-story.
Vegas is still booming. Let's talk about rent. Vegas can be very transient, so you might want to be a renter. At one point, it made more sense in this city to actually purchase. Right now, I can't say the same.
Our rent has gone up 30% in Las Vegas. It's one of the biggest increases in rent in the country. And I will tell you this. I know people that are trying to rent a home. Right now, in this market, September of 2018, every house that people are putting up for rent in the Southwest, there's multiple people applying to rent it. Rent is outrageously expensive. And for an example, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home will rent for about $1,600, I want to say right now.
Maybe even more.
Maybe more on the higher end, like $1,900.
All the way to $25.
This is very, very shocking. If you want a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment in the Southwest area, or any kind of like good area, you're looking at $1,400 to $1,600. $1,300 is like cheap right now for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo.
For rental.
For rental. At like a apartment complex, a condo rental place. Now, these places have pools, gyms, and all this kind of stuff, so you have to think about, is that the route you want to go? I saw one the other day, they have a dog washing place. They had a car washing place, foosball,
gyms,
fire pits,
saunas. Yeah. Sky's the limit.
I mean, they're really like going all out now out here in Vegas, like the living, but you're paying for it. So you have to look into that.
Utilities that we want to bring up, which comes into the cost of living out here.
Especially in Vegas.
Your highest utility bill is going to be your electric bill, more than likely. And just to put that into perspective, we do have a in-ground pool and jacuzzi, and we have 2 refrigerators. Electric guzzling things, right? The highest our bill, I want to say, has ever run in the heat of the summer. $375. That was when everybody was here. Kids were leaving the door open, really just being kind of careless. We do pay our electric to Nevada Energy, and Nevada Energy offers a service or a program where if you lived in the residence long enough, they will take your average bill.
Basically, they take your electric bill over the entire year. Summer months are more expensive, winter months are less expensive, and they break it into an average for every month throughout the year. Summer, super high electric, very low gas. Winter, high gas, low electric.
So your average electricity bill will range from $200 to $400 for a medium-sized home. These are all averages, guesses, depending on what your lifestyle is, what you do. If you have pools, multiple refrigerators, kids, leave the doors open, you know what I'm talking about. You will pay a higher electricity because you will be wanting to run the AC. There's no question. There's no skimping on that. Some places you can skimp on it a little bit, get a fan. No. If you don't have electricity, if you don't have air conditioning in the summer, it's considered an emergency, and you will be needing to stay in a hotel in some months. So just
Absolutely
know
true.
that. So cars, you are going to need a vehicle.
Great point we just made. You definitely need a car in Vegas. Vegas it has a really horrifically bad public transportation system. We are a very spread out desert city, so they really can't accommodate the public transportation like they can in other cities that I've lived in. Like Portland has an amazing one. I'm from Hawaii. Hawaii has one of the best ones. Here in Vegas, the bus system's not very good. They only run on major roads, so you have to get to that major road. There's no like monorail. There's a monorail down like on the strip, but that's just for tourists. So you need a car in Vegas. You go long distances.
Probably 2 cars if there's 2 adults living in the home.
Yeah, you definitely need a vehicle.
You have registration that is due every year, paid annually to the DMV out here. So something to think about. I know other states might not have annually. Maybe they're like every 3 years or something like that. But we do pay that within smog checks as well. Or we do not have any state income tax. I can't say that enough because California has one of the highest state income tax and Nevada has no state income tax.
State income tax.
And we're a neighboring state. So we are getting a lot of states coming to us, neighboring states that can't afford where they're living right now.
Think about this. Car registration in Vegas is very, very high.
Is it?
It's very high. Oh yeah. Like, let's say you buy a new car, and let's say your new car costs about $40,000. Say your car costs $30,000, $20,000. It goes off the price of your vehicle.
Yeah, the value of the car.
Vehicle. So a $40,000 car, you're looking at like a $700, $800 registration. It's very high, I feel like, here because I have lived in other places that are way cheaper. I think California's cheaper registration. I know Hawaii's cheaper. It's like
I want to say Connecticut was cheaper.
It's really high here.
Gas prices. What's the gas prices right now?
Las Vegas does run in the high end of gas prices for the nation. Right now we are at $3.28 for regular. We are a desert city in the middle and they have to truck it in. I don't know why that is, but it is on the higher end compared to the rest of the country.
Extras and people might not tell you about is homeowners insurance, renters insurance, and also home security. Other than a dog, you're going to want some cameras, some proof of whatever you want to protect in your home. Theft is high here. Robberies are high here. A home security system is something probably have it wherever you're living, but it's definitely important here in Vegas, wouldn't you say?
We did get robbed at our home here the first year we lived here. It was a random event and it is what it is and nothing's ever happened even close after that. I know for sure we had a high-end car break-in. No crime is high in Vegas. I think, honestly, I've been to a lot of cities, right? And I actually feel the safest here in Vegas because...
Myself included.
I'll go to somewhere like Big Bear, California, or San Diego. I feel less safe there, honestly, because in Vegas everything's so big and cameras and security everywhere. There are people trying to like commit crime, but you do feel safer because there's just more.
We have facial recognition cameras. We have security on top of security, not even talking about police. Like, we're talking about people that are just trained to be security of that little square foot that they're monitoring. I agree with what you're saying because you almost feel like, oh, come on. And those people that work those jobs all over the strip are also our good Samaritans and all over. They're observing all of that like as citizens. You have so many scattered experts around, you know what I mean? Like, you could be living next to an FBI agent, you could be living next to a security surveillance guy, like... Actually,
her parents live next to an ex-sheriff.
Yeah, I get it. Like, and I'm riddled by fear a lot of the times. I don't have any fear of living here. But I do know that is a statistic that we are higher on the robbery count.
There's another thing to consider when living in Las Vegas. Going out in Las Vegas is very expensive. No, thank you. What I mean by that is if you go out to, say, a little corner local bar, right, in another city, somewhere in California,
Honolulu,
anywhere, you're looking at certain prices that we don't have here. A corner bar here for a pint of beer, say like a Stella, is like $8.50. Go anywhere else, it's less. We have New York prices here for food, alcohol, and people just pay it because money is looser here in Vegas. It's just the way it is. Doesn't even mean that you're gonna go out. I'm just saying that when you go out here in Vegas, it's more expensive than where you're probably from, unless you're from New York City.
Not to mention there's not cheap eats and cheap things to do. And
there is. You can find everything.
One thing that people always mention to me that are not from Vegas is they go, I heard you guys have, and this I think might be a little bit back in the day, so I'll have to ask you because he's lived here longer than me. They'll say like the $1.99 buffets, and you guys still have the $5.99 steaks. And that's like before my time.
That's gone. At one time, there was, you could have steak and egg breakfast for $1.99, steak and lobster for, say, $5.99. They had the advertisements everywhere. That's gone. There's no more of that.
No more. It was just a way to
pull someone in. And it's just now they just realize, like, you have some places that still have some insane deals, that they lose money on to get people in. It's very expensive to go out here. It really is. And then you got to consider the gambling. You might throw $10, $20. could be your whole entire night out. It's very
And
expensive out
You
here.
might throw 10, 20 bucks, and that could be your whole entire night
Month.
out if you hit a jackpot.
Could be your whole month. Wrap it all up. Vegas is a very cheap place in certain ways, and it's very expensive in certain ways. Here's something we didn't touch on. Our taxes. Property tax is very low here. For example, we pay about, I don't know, $1,400. Property, say, in New York would be 14 grand, you know?
Easy.
We have very low property tax. That's huge. We don't have any state income tax. A big part of your paycheck that you're getting, you get here, which you don't get somewhere else. You get paid more because there's more money out here. So those are things to consider. Going out is expensive. Prices of houses are getting up there. Registration for your car is expensive.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching our Woo Vegas Talk edition. Hey, we did the best we could. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed making it. We hope you like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below and let us know where you want us to go to in Vegas.
Till next time,
Woo
Woo
Vegas.
Vegas Talk.
I don't know. I feel like I heard something dripping.
Something. I just
Yeah.
saw a termite, and I've
A
seen
termite.
termite once or twice in
It's
Vegas.
not a
ever.
termite. Don't tell these people we have termites.
We don't have termites. It's too often. No,
It was a
we do.
flying
No, we
bug.
do have termites, but we don't have termites. Does that make any sense?
Do our outro.
Hey. Okay.
We have, what? Okay, hold on
Oh,
a second.
she
She's
wanted-
got something to say.
Hang on.
Go.
Come up here. Tell the camera.
Sit down.
She wanted to say how not every house is good enough for dogs to live in. And I'm sorry. No, she meant to say make sure to install the doggy door. She likes to talk. She likes Vegas talk too. She likes to talk with us. Oh my.
What are we going to talk about today? Is NRA?
Electric and gas, correct?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
You're saying it's $250 a year for electric and gas?
No, $250 a month.
You kept saying a year, so I was confused.
Too bad there's not editing.
It was off the whole time.
No, it just turned off.
Oh.
Together?
Wait, what did I say? Hi guys, welcome back to Woo Vegas. You and I,
Together.
to live comfortably,
Yeah.
we spend $3,500 a month.
Oh, spending, just spending.
No, like home, cars.
Oh, well, what are you spending?
We'll edit that out.
We're gonna do more videos like this where we just talk about subjects that people want to know that are either moving here, live here. Cheers.
But hey, guys, for real, make sure you comment. We're going to post other videos here, 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 and here. But also, make sure you comment and let us know what you want to know about Las Vegas. And today, what are we going to talk